friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I'm so glad that you are here. This is probably one of my most favorite videos to make every year because I am here today to tell you about Middle Grade March 2021. Yay! Middle Grade March has become a definite highlight in my year. This will be the 4th year that I get to host Middle Grade March with Katie from Life Between Words, and this year we have added the lovely Amanda from The Curly Reader. Amanda probably reads more middle grade than anybody else I know, and it just made sense to have her join our team as we prepare and get ready and talk about Middle Grade March this year and what we want for it and what we hope for and all of the fun things that are coming your way. The first thing I want to say is that Middle Grade March is a month-long readathon. It happens throughout the whole month of March. If you just read one middle grade book at some point during the month of March, you have succeeded in participating in Middle Grade March. We really just want to encourage adults to pick up middle grade books, which are books written for children, usually around the ages of 8 to 12 or 13. I just think that there's so many fantastic reads in that category, and we want you to give those books a chance. Maybe revisit an old one that you didn't read when you were younger, or one that you loved when you were younger, or try something new. There are oodles of recommendations out there, and I will be coming to you with lots more recommendations very soon. But if you read just one middle grade book, you're in. You've done it. You've participated. Congratulations. For those of you who might want a little bit more of a challenge, every year we do give 5 prompts. We don't have a bingo board. We don't have anything fancy dancy. It's just 5 prompts. And these are the prompts for 2021. Number 1, read a book with a silhouette on the cover. We have noticed that a trend in a lot of books, especially middle grade books, is to have some sort of a silhouette on the cover. This should be pretty easy. It's a pretty broad category. It can be any type of a book you want as long as some part of the cover is in silhouette. Prompt number 2 is to read a book with a strong family element. This could be a sibling group or a whole entire family or a found family even. Make it fit whatever you want, but our second prompt is to have a strong family element in the book. This should also be a pretty easy prompt to find a book with a strong family because that is a theme that is very common in a lot of middle grade books. Our third prompt is to find a book that includes some sort of travel or adventure or journey story. This also seems to be a pretty popular trend, some kind of adventure or journey throughout the book. We know that a lot of middle grade books have this in it, and we thought it would be fun to have you pick out a book that has a strong journey or travel element. Journey, travel, adventure. Make it work however you want to. Our fourth prompt is to find a retelling book. It could be a fairy tale retelling, folklore, or some kind of fairy tale elements in it. It doesn't have to be a straight fairy tale retelling of a popular fairy tale, but if it has those fairy tale vibes, you can make it count. So this is another one you can kind of stretch to fit however you want to, but a fairy tale retelling or fairy tale elements is our fourth prompt. And then our fifth prompt is gonna probably be the hardest challenge. I will help with some recommendations. I will give you some places to look. Our fifth prompt is to read a book that was published in the decade that you were born. I was born in the 70s, so I'm gonna look for books that were published in the 1970s. I've read a few already, and I will have some recommendations for a bunch of different decades next week. I'll actually have recommendations for all of these prompts next week, and I'm so excited to share my recommendations with you. So those are the 5 prompts. Hopefully you can have some fun challenging yourself or finding books that will fit each of those different prompts. I can't wait to see which books that you choose. Every year as part of Middle Grade March, we also choose a group read, and I'm so excited this year that our group read is going to be The Brave by James Bird. This is the story of a young boy named Colin, who is from the Ojibwe tribe. It is an own voices story. James Bird, I believe, is also from Ojibwe peoples. Colin has a bit of, I don't know if it's OCD or what, but when people speak to him, he counts the letters in the words or the words themselves. Every letter. He counts every letter that is spoken to him, and he has to count them. He can't not count them. So he gets bullied a lot in school. His dad doesn't really understand him. He lives with his dad, but his dad finally sends him off to live with his mother on the reservation. And when he moves to his mother's, he gets to know Arenda, who's a girl who lives next door, who has some quirks of her own. She lives mostly in her treehouse, and she has a terminal illness and believes that when she dies, she's going to turn into a butterfly. I believe we have some Native American folklore and part of religion that's going to seep into this story, but also the story of this OCD and his counting of the letters and just never quite feeling like he's enough. I've heard such high praise for this book. I'm just really excited to be reading this one with all of you, and I hope that it is another big hit. From what I've heard, I'm going to need the tissues, and I'm okay with that. So I'm so excited to read The Brave, and I hope that you pick up our group read with us. We are going to be giving away 6 total copies of The Brave. So I wanted you to know that in order to enter the giveaway to win this book, you just have to comment below with anything to do with middle grade. Tell me your favorite middle grade book or a book that you're really excited to read this year. What's been your relationship with reading middle grade? Is it new for you? Are you willing to try it? Have you participated in past middle grade marches? Really anything you want to comment about middle grade and middle grade books, comment down below and you will be entered into a giveaway to win The Brave. You can also go over and check out Katie's video and Amanda's video and comment on their videos. Those are your 3 chances to win on YouTube, but we will also be posting about Middle Grade March on Instagram, all 3 of us, and you can comment over on Instagram as well. You cannot win more than once, but you can enter 6 times by following and commenting on Katie and Amanda's and my posts and videos. So I really am excited that we're going to be giving away so many copies so that we'll at least be reading with 6 other people and the 3 of us. So 9 of us at least will be reading The Brave. And hopefully a lot more of you. So be sure to enter down below. Just a couple more things about Middle Grade March. I would love for you to use the hashtag Middle Grade March on all of your Instagram posts and your videos so that Katie and Amanda and I are able to follow along and so that you can connect with other people who are participating in Middle Grade March. I love how big this readathon has become. I love how many people have just embraced it and gotten so excited for it. I start hearing months before now. I've started hearing people getting excited for Middle Grade March, and it makes my heart so happy to see people really falling in love with middle grade books. So I would love for you to use that hashtag and check out that hashtag so that you can connect with other people as well. We will be doing again this year some Instagram lives. Because there are 3 of us, we're going to do 3 Instagram lives for the first 3 Wednesdays in March. There will be some combination of Katie and Amanda and I, 2 of us on each live, and the 3rd person will be in the comments. So stay tuned for where and when those will be happening, but they will be on Wednesday evenings the first 3 weeks of March. Again, this year, we're going to be doing a Middle Grade March read-in, and this year it's going to be live on YouTube. Last year, we just used our stories and Instagram to host the read-in. This year, all 3 of us are coming together that 4th week of March on the weekend. So probably that Saturday, the 26th, I think is the date. There will be information following about that as well. But sometime on that weekend, there will be a live with all 3 of us having a read-in. So it will be similar to the lives I've done here on my channel where there's some reading sprints and some chatting, some coziness, and some, of course, lots of middle grade book talk. So I hope that you're able to join in for that. Mark it in your calendars. And then the final live we will be doing also on YouTube, but it will be on the last Wednesday in March where we will actually come together to discuss, have a group chat about this book, what we liked about it, some questions, some things to think about, our final reactions to it, and any other discussion things that come up because of reading this. So we're really excited for that group talk. And so mark your calendar for Wednesday, March 31st. It's the last day of the month. It's actually Wednesday, so it works out well. That's when we will be on YouTube live again to discuss The Brave. I think that's all of the general announcements for it. The 5 prompts, the group read, the giveaway, and the lives and the hashtag. So I hope that you are considering participating in Middle Grade March, maybe for the first time, maybe for the 4th time, maybe you've done it every year. I would love to hear if you're excited about it. What do you plan on reading? Next week, we will be sharing our recommendations for the 5 prompts. And then the following week, the 3 of us will be posting our TBR. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Oh, the giveaway will be, you have 1 week to enter. So next Tuesday, we will be doing the drawing for it, and we will announce it, I think, along with our TBRs, or we'll connect with the person maybe before that so that we can get them in the mail. So you'll have it to include in your TBR, hopefully. So you have 1 week to enter the giveaway. Again, you have 6 chances to enter, but only can win 1 time. you know. But we will be doing that giveaway we will be doing that drawing in 1 week. So I hope that you are excited to read The Brave or just about the other books that you're going to be reading for Middle Grade March. Again, this is one of my most favorite parts of the year, of my reading year, and I hope that you are getting excited with me and ready to join in the fun. Let's chat in the comments below. I really look forward to sharing more middle grade things with you. Be sure to go check out Katie and Amanda's videos, check out our Instagrams, all the good things, and I'll be chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye!